Hello friends, my name's Emile and welcome back to some more Need for Speed Underground 2. Now today, we are going to be going and buying ourselves a brand new car because we signed a sponsorship deal in the last episode, which means we can go and get ourselves a new car. I'm not really sure what we're going to go for. All we need is a car which we can successfully race and it won't look too ridiculous. I'm still not sure. Like, I really want to go for the Vauxhall Corsa just to take the piss, but I don't know. Anyways, Hummers, I don't really want to go for one of them. Lexus IS300, maybe go all Black Panther on here, perhaps. Skyline GTR. Ew. Okay, so we've unlocked the GTR. I don't think we're going to go for the GTR. I think I'm going to go for the Ford Mustang. Because this car has always kind of intrigued me, should we say. You see it on loading screens occasionally. It has like wide body kits on it, and I believe there's one with a wide body kit and one that's in purple, and they both look absolutely fan-bloody-tastic. So yeah, we're gonna go with the Mustang because it looks great, and yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what we can actually do to this car. Now, there is definitely potential for us to go back and get another car before this series is over. Like, I was actually kind of thinking now that GTR popped up. You know, maybe we can go and have a look at that. The problem I've got is pretty much everyone who plays this game has probably used the GTR and modified it, and everyone who's done a Let's Play on it has probably raced that thing out to hell. So I kind of want it to be a little bit different. So yeah, that's my overall plan. Anyways, we've got to get over here because I believe we've got to do some like time trial-y thing to in the next 2 minutes. Oh bollocks! Now you see, in the 3000 GT, not a problem. In a not upgraded at all Mustang, this might be an issue. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how quick. If this Focus had stopped grinding on me, that'd be excellent. Bloody hell! Right. That might have cost us some time, just having that plonk knot grinding on the outside of my car. It definitely, I could feel it was reducing the speed of my vehicle. That's for certain. Oh god, another. Oh wait, that's an Audi. That would probably be even worse if that started grinding on us, because that thing weighs a hell of a lot. Right. The Mustang seems relatively quick from stock. I've got to admit, you know, that 3000 GT, having driven that for the past episode, that sort of has completely redefined for me what quick is on this game. I mean, that was a 200-mile-an-hour car with some of the most insane handling there is. So yeah, that car is pretty much completely what's the word? I'm not sure. It's blown my mind and has slightly higher my expectations of a quick car, but it seems relatively lively. It looks like it's going to actually get to the body shop in reasonable time, which for a stock car isn't too bad. I seriously doubt our Vauxhall Corsa could get to the body shop as fast as this can. In case you're wondering, by the way, don't worry if you want me to build a Corsa. We will be let's say racing a Corsa. After we've unlocked all the parts, I'm probably going to do like the odd special video on this game, just like modifying cars and stuff, so we'll have to see on that one. Anyway, we're going to have wide bodies. Yay, Mantis. That's huge. No, that's the one from Most Wanted, isn't it? Right. Which is the one in the pictures? That looks like the one in the pictures. I do kind of like that, but at the same time... Oh, I don't know. I like that one, though. It looks like a police interceptor. It's pretty badass. I don't like the front end of that one. I kind of like the front end of that one, but the rear end's a little bit higgledy-piggledy. Let's go with that one. That's probably not the best idea, you know, but I do like that one. So we'll go with it. So that is like the first bit of our Mustang modification process, I guess. I don't think we're really going to be doing any racing in this video. To be fair, this one's probably going to be one of the shorter ones because we haven't actually got that much money anyway. But we're basically just going to focus on modifying up the Mustang. Okay, I thought we'd have the option to thingy. Alright, so we don't have carbon fibre bits and bobs, that isn't an issue. First thing this needs is exhaust tips because they look really tiny. I think we're going to go for the rockets again just because of how insane they are. Side mirrors, I'm probably going to carbon fibre those. The rear light clusters, I'm not sure. Oh, actually, they don't look too bad. We're going to leave them stock for now. Front lights, can we do anything interesting with these? They kind of look alright. Reminds me of the Mustang concept car. So we'll have those. Roof scoop's going to leave. I don't know, we might carbon fibre that. We can't do any of these because we've got a wide body kit on. Alright, so let's just go and have a quick look at the carbon fibre stuff. Now, what does a carbon fibre hood on this car look like? I don't particularly like it. Carbon fibre spoiler, we'll probably go with one of these because it doesn't really affect the look of the car that much. Not sure which one we're going to go for. Banshee looks alright. It looks a little bit... They all look a little bit strange on this car, but that's just to be expected anyway, because the Mustang's a large car and we've added a very large body kit thing to it. I might go with the Lex, actually. Lex 42, let's have that. Roof scoop, let's have... What do we go with? What do we go with? We've got Jewel. We could go with the Jewel. What the hell are they? What is that? I don't even know. I really don't know. I don't know what those are either. What are those? I don't know. We're going to leave roof scoops off for now just because they're ridiculous. Right, side mirrors, yes, we'll have the radials because they're the ones that look okay. Right, rims. Rimsy rims. What are we gonna go with? Ooh, I kind of like those because they look more muscle car-y. So we'll have a load of those on it. Right. Okay, right, so that's the wheels done. Exhaust tips done, side mirrors are done. Tail lights we've said we're not going to do. Hoods, right. Is there any interesting hoods we can get on this car? Or do we just go for the split hood in the specialist shop? I might go for some specialist shop hood things. Right, anyways, let's get out of the body shop and work our way to the specialist shop, I guess. Because that's where the rest of the stuff will be. Or do we go to the graphics designer? Might go and put some graphics on the car, actually. Change the colour and stuff, because it's definitely not staying silver, I can tell you that much. We haven't got enough money to do any performance upgrades or anything like that to our Ford Mustang yet, so we will probably leave that for a couple of episodes in. Like I said, basically the 3000 GT now is done. There's a couple of little tiny adjustments I want to make to it. I might add some more stickers to it. And I might respray the wheels, but other than that, like the 3000 GT is basically done. So all the rest of our money now can just go into the Ford Mustang. So that's might be the plan, right? Colours. Does it make a difference? It doesn't change the visual rating, whichever colour type we go with, so that's alright. I do like the grey, but I don't want a grey car. I kind of want like a purple. How's the purple Mustang look? It looks okay. Any of these pearlescents look good. I like that, but yeah. We got anything? Maybe like a goldy yellow might look quite nice. Nah. Don't know. I'm not really sure what colour we're gonna go for on this car. I do want to go with like a purple though. That's what I'm tempted by. Not pink. Maybe I think the best purple's the ones over here. I kind of like that, so let's have that. We can't respray the spoiler or the mirrors or anything like that. Right, rims. What colour? Do we like the black? The blacked out rims look good on this. Kinda. I don't know. What's the gold look like? Gold looks hideous. We'll go with the blacks. We don't have any of those yet. Ooh, we need to paint the engine bay as well on the Mustang. I forgot about that. Probably just going to black out the exhaust tips. Unless we want to put them as yellow. which we might do actually, just for the lols, which we will actually. There we go. Vinyls. Do we want any vinyls on this car? Do any of them look any good? That's the question. Racing set, flag set. Let's see what the tribals look like. No, they all look a bit smudgy, really. I mean, what about, do we have body? Oh, hoods, actually. Any cool hood decals? Maybe that. That looks kind of cool. Skulls, many skulls, splash stuff. Could get the Bushido on it. I think that's what it was called from, like, Need for Speed. Carbon. That's the one. That's the one where all the crews are in. I don't know. I really don't know. Body. What do the body ones look like? Could do like a two-tony style. I kind of, you know, I do want to go with a two-tone, but I don't want to go with it over the rear. I'd prefer it over the front. Kind of like that, actually. Oh, that look kind of cool. The fire. Unique. Is there any cool unique ones? Pool balls looks quite cool. No, you know what? Sod it. We'll leave it. We will add some decals to the front end of it. I'll have to get cold fusion and searching through all of them. Nope, not that one. Extreme dimensions we'll go with. Maybe add a sticker over the quarter panel. Nah, actually we'll leave that for now. Because it looks relatively decent. I'm not sure about adding decals to it. I might do at some point. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. I'm still, to be honest with you, I'm even not sure on the colour anymore. But we can come through and adjust it. I just thought actually I'd really like a white Mustang. Let's have a white Mustang. Sorry, I changed my mind. Well, actually, I want to take some inspiration. There's a car that shows up on the loading screens. It's like a green and white car. It's a Golf. I want to take some inspiration from that actually. So let's do that, and then let's get a body thing on here. Body. There we go. Which one do we go for? Like that one maybe. Ooh, bubbles look quite nice as well. I don't know. It's between that one. Mind you, that looks alright. Let's go with that one. Right. And then let's make that white. As you do. There we go. I think that looks kind of cool. I'm not sure about the yellow exhaust tips anymore, though. I've got to be honest. I can hear your screams, people. It's fine. There we go. Let's go with green exhaust tips. Yes. See, the people who just burnt their eyes out when I chose yellow exhaust tips have now got new eyes, and now have just removed them and stomped on them several times by the seams of it. But never fear, I like it. And guess what? If I like something, I'm gonna do it. Because that's the way this show works. You should know this by now. That's the way this channel works. I defy convention most of the time. And people disagree with me, but whatever. This Mustang does feel incredibly slow after driving that insane 3000 GT, I have to say. But it looks kind of cool. I like the way it looks. I think it's going to look better once we've stylized it a bit more, added some neons and stuff like that to it. Which I'm looking forward to adding some bits and bobs to it. There's a secret drift event over there. Maybe we should go drifting in this car. I feel that's what this car's probably going to be best at, drifting. As a good, good alternative to the 3000 GT. Right, split hoods. Let's have a split hood. I kind of like that one actually. Probably my favourite. Velocity. What's the other ones? I like the velocity, so we'll have that one. We might actually have to put spinners on this. That's just occurred to me. Right. Let us put some stuff on here. Let's add an amp. And another amp, which apparently you can't see in this car, but that's fine. We'll get some TV screens, because, you know, you need TV screens in your Ford Mustang. It's just the thing you need to do. and then we will get some massive subs at the bottom. There we go. Excellent. Right. I'm just irritating Mustang owners. That's all I'm here to do today. Nitrous perch, we need to wait for that. Right. Let's have green headlights because we've got a green car. Window tint. Do we go with like gold or something just to add to the level of strangeness going on with this vehicle? I don't like the lime. I do like the gold. I actually do like the gold window tint. Okay, we'll go with that. Right, underglow neons. Do I go with gold to match the window tint? Or do I go with like a lime or a white? White pulsing neon looks nice. Let's go with that. Oh, we can stick trunk neon in here as well, can't we? We'll get white pulsing going on. Or will we? I like the lime in the back, so we'll go with lime at the back. And we will end it off by putting a custom gauge thing into this car. We'll make it green and white and red for contrast. I don't have enough bank. Bollocks. Oh well, let's go and earn some money quickly. Again, I feel like this is probably going to be another sort of shorter episode. But we don't really have that much money to spend on the car at the moment. We could do with doing some real racing. And this is sort of my last recording of the day, I think. You know, I've recorded... Ooh, God. I think I've recorded about 3 or 4 episodes of this today. So we're probably going to be finishing it off shortly. We'll make it about a 15-20 minute episode and then we'll end this off. And yeah, we'll have finished the Mustang. Well, we'll have started the Mustang anyway. This is going to be we kind of need a project car because we've sort of been finishing stuff up. Sorry, what am I on about? We've been, you know, basically just earning money with no rhyme or reason. So we've needed a project car for a little bit, and this is a project car. Apparently, it has no speed though. Which is problematic for drift events. Drift car drift. There we go. Thank you, Subaru, for earning me a few more points, which is something apparently I've needed. Hey, Eddie's in this race from Underground 1, apparently. I wish he was anyway. That would have been certainly interesting. Yeah. I've said about the actual storyline of this game. It isn't particularly interesting before, so yeah. Refer to previous episodes for opinions on story mode, for which there isn't really much story because it's a racing game. I guess that's one of the things I kind of liked about Need for Speed 2015 is it felt like it had like a proper story to it. The only thing I don't like about Need for Speed 2015 story is the fact that it was kind of crap. Like the cutscenes and stuff were cool, and like some of the characters I really liked, like Manu, he was awesome. But, like, my least favourite thing about that game was, like, just the story didn't advance. Like, there's literally one scene in it that, like, really, I don't know. I don't know if, I will actually start saying words soon. A bit of a spoiler, if you haven't played through NFS 2015. Basically, one of the characters gets a little bit angry with you for basically... like, because he's been aiming for something for so long and you've just sort of come in, cleaned up, and the guy has started to sort of recognise you, he gets quite angry and jealous. I mean, that's sort of like the only bit in that game where you really get a sense of, I don't know, like, the game always teases that something's going to happen, you know. You get conversations where, you know, characters go, oh, I don't really know how to tell him, or, you know, this person's being really rude and I really would like him to stop being so rude. And, like, you know, it all seems like eventually they're all just might split up and then you have to take sides or something like that, but no, nothing that interesting happens. Essentially, at the end, they all just become friends again, and that's sort of it. Right, I was going with this, wasn't I? White, 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 excellent. We've done window tint. I think that's pretty much everything. We did put hydraulics on this. I can actually afford scissor doors now, so we'll go with them. We're up to 8.25 visual rating. That's quite good. Considering I've had a grand total of, I think about 15k to spend on this car. We're already quite high up in the old visual rating. Admittedly, I did get some help from a wide body kit. I'm probably going to have to investigate. There we go. We can do many of the DVD covers. I'm probably going to wait until this car's a little bit better upgraded to start doing some of those. Right, I do. If we're actually near a circuit race, we need to do for a thingy event, a sponsored event. So I wonder if I can actually jump to the garage, get the 3000 GT out. We'll do this race, and then we'll probably call it an episode. Yeah, I mean the visual rating is the. It amazes me the 3000 GT is actually like very highly rated, especially when you consider like compared to our Mazda, it looks. I would, obviously it doesn't look stock. It looks far from it, but it doesn't look like it's been particularly riced. It's been tastefully modified, shall we say. You wouldn't get people complaining on the street about your modified car with this one, because it isn't that badly modified. Right, let's go into here, circuit race. It's a long ass circuit race, but hopefully it's not 3 laps. Hopefully it's only 2 laps. And yeah, so I think for the next couple of episodes, it's basically going to be a case of trying to get more and more bits and bobs for our Mustang. Well, basically, I think episode 37, which is obviously the episode after this, which I'll film in a couple of days, that's going to be the sort of episode where we start grinding. I think for some money, we'll do quite a lot of races. That'll probably be a longer episode. I'll try and get as much money as I can. And then 38, or maybe even through the course of 37, I'll slowly start adding bits and bobs to the Mustang. It needs performance upgrades in it, so that's what I'll save up for. But I'm probably not gonna like go ultra mad on the performance upgrades. Like, I'm not gonna do what I've done to this car, which is basically max it out. Probably what I'm gonna do with the Mustang is put the bits in that you need for like the visual customization, so like the engine neons and stuff like that, and painted engine accents and stuff like that. I would really like to get some of that done, or at least get the parts for that. So I think it's like ECU, engine and turbo need upgrading, and then also upgrade the brakes and stuff like that. It shouldn't be too hard to max out the Mustang, saying like, oh, I'm not going to max it out. It shouldn't be too hard to do it, and to be honest with you, once it's fully maxed out, like 10 visual rating and everything, we might actually start potentially looking at starting another project car, just so I have something to burn money on. I'm not really sure what I could get rid of. Probably the RX-7. As much as I love that car, we don't really need it anymore because we've got the Mustang for the visually bits. I can't get rid of my Peugeot. I like my Peugeot too much. And yeah, I think we've actually got 5 cars now. So we've got the Mustang 3000 GT, Golf GTI, Peugeot 106, and there's the RX-7. Or did I say the RX-7? I don't know. But yeah, we've got 5 cars now. For those of you who are wondering, sort of like, if you've only just started watching this series, the cars we've had over the course of the series, we've started out with Peugeot 106. We then had a Lincoln Navigator, which was useless. Now I got rid of that for a Hummer. Then we had a Toyota Celica for a bit, actually. And then we ended up getting a Golf GTI, then the RX-7, and now the 3000 GT, sort of the main car, and we've also got a Mustang GT for visual customization. As I said, I don't think the Mustang's not going to replace the 3000 GT. I think the 3000 GT at this point is ultimate race car. Like, this has got everything I want in it done, so it's got the 4-wheel drive and the relatively nice turning and everything like that. I feel like this car could definitely be the one that brings us to like the final event. This is the one we're probably going to end up using in the final event because it is ready. I mean, unless I can find like the tuning thing and see if I can get that to work, which if I can, I'm probably gonna shorten the gear ratios a little bit and tinker around with the odd little here and there, but I don't think I'm gonna change anything around too drastically. on this car. It's pretty much perfect as it is. At least as far as this game's concerned. Obviously, you see me bouncing off the walls and stuff, but to be honest with you, that's just the best way to take corners in this game. Instead of like slowing down and doing stuff like that, it's usually best to just smack into a wall and let that turn you. Because it uses Gran Turismo logic, which is essentially use walls as to make your car turn, and you'll have a bit of a better experience. But yeah, anyways, that's sort of the plan, I think. The 3000 GT's just gonna stay main race car. So, I'm sorry if you don't like this car, but you're sort of stuck with it. I think for the drift events, I'm probably gonna end up using the Mustang. Just because this, don't get me wrong, it's good at drift events. As you saw, I got 171,000 points, but it isn't particularly suited to them. So I think the Mustang's probably gonna be a drift car because it's rear drive. And it'll probably be the best way to do it. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. The thing I'm worrying about at the moment is just having so much excess money. If that's the case, we might just go and upgrade a bunch of random cars, to be honest with you. Maybe we'll go back to the Peugeot 106 and max that thing out. Maybe add a few visual bits to it as well. Because I love that Peugeot 106. It's such an awesome, awesome car. We're buzzing off the limiter again. Always buzzing off the damn limiter on this thing. But yeah, that's sort of the plan, I think. Hopefully I remember that plan for the next time I sit down and record some of this. But yeah, anyways, that's that. I can't really think of much else to say other than that. As I said at the start, I think a plan I have got is to add like I want to add some random videos. I'll do some random videos to Underground 2. I don't know why I said add. But I'm probably, after this Let's Play's finished, I'm probably going to record 3 or 4 videos just messing about in the My Cars mode. Because you basically, in there you have a limited budget and you can customise cars. And I'll basically just do silly little challenges with it, probably. Because that sounds like fun to me. I'm always curious to see what cars look like modified and how stupid you can make them look. So yeah, other than that, I can't really think of much else that needs to be said at this moment in time. Definitely had a productive day today. I think I've done 5 videos today, which is quite good. Again, these will just trickle out over the weekend. You'll see this on Saturday, I believe, will be the next thing for this. So yeah, in case you're wondering about the scheduling, actually, most of you have probably figured this out, but the way I'm probably going to work this is the Let's Plays are going to go at 6 PM, main videos at 3 PM. I used to change that about, like, daily, like, if there was a video planned for one day, then the Let's Play would get pushed back, but all the other times it would come out at normal time. I think for this, I'm going to stick with 6 PM for the Let's Plays and 3 PM for the main stuff. I usually do that, like, I have 3-hour intervals, if that makes any sense, so I'll, my main upload time is 3 PM, but if I've got a second video, that'll be 6 PM, and if I've got a third video, that might be 12 PM that the main video goes up, and then everything else slots in behind it, and stuff like that. That's sort of the way I do my scheduling. It works for me. It's a bit strange, but obviously there's better times to upload, but that's the ones that work most conveniently for me, being here in the UK. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Next episode, as I said, probably just going to be doing some minor grinding, get some more bits for the Mustang and so on and so forth. But yeah, anyways, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Mine's been the Real Emile. Until next time, farewell.